Hello and welcome back to Perth City Talks, which today finds me at the University Club of Western Australia for the 2015 Consumer Protection Awards. So let's go and meet some more of the very worthy winners.
The winner of the second Ruby Hutchison Award is Scott Rollinson. Congratulations, Scott.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, the Media Award here at the Consumer Protection Awards this year had two very worthy winners. The other winner is now with me, Scott Rollinson, who's one of the producers of The Drive Show on 720 ABC Radio. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now, you did something very interesting. You put together a forum full of experts and invited listeners to call in to discuss their concerns to do with consumer protection. Tell me more about that.
So it's about giving listeners a chance to access the expertise of people that are working in this field, that are working on cases, that are coming across scams and things that people should be aware of. So it was a case of on one night giving an audience a chance to ask questions in a live scenario, and then taking that concept to radio from there and broadening that out to talkback callers to, I suppose, extend that conversation even further.
Scott Rollinson is a senior producer with 720 ABC Perth's Drive program, producing and presenting local and national programs that strongly feature consumer protection issues. In partnership with consumer group Choice, Scott organised and moderated a public forum for Western Australian consumers to raise concerns and had them addressed by experts in the field.
The base issues, I suppose, are touched on quite often in terms of scammers, in terms of issues that people should look out for in a consumer protection sense, but to be a bit more in depth into that and look at more the things that some of the indicators that you should be on the lookout for, and then the process, I suppose, that if you have been scammed, the things you can do to raise awareness and to help yourself in that process as well.
This forum was aired on 720 ABC Perth to broaden its reach and encourage listeners to call in with their own consumer concerns.
We here in the media are very lucky to play, I guess, a very important role in helping people be more aware and alert of things that are happening, don't we?
Yeah, it's a great position to be in. We obviously have to be careful as to how we do it, to try and tell those stories in a way that don't necessarily sensationalise, I suppose, but it is a great platform to give people a chance to explain what's happened and to tell their story and to alert others, and whether that's through their individual experience or through the experts that can share their stories, it's a great way of getting the message out there.
The winner of the Kids Safe WA Award this year is Surf Life Saving Western Australia.
Now, I am joined by the moment of the very worthy winner of the Kids Safe WA Award, which, as the name suggests, is all about keeping our kids safe. Rob Murphy from Surf Life Saving Western Australia. Congratulations on the award.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a great honour for us.
Now, obviously, our beaches are a very big asset here in Western Australia, and we all like to enjoy them. They've been getting some probably fairly bad publicity lately to do with sharks, but that's not really what we should be so worried about at the beach. There's plenty of other things, isn't there?
That's right. Look, the beaches of WA are a wonderful place to recreate. The whole family can go down, enjoy themselves and participate in a range of activities. It's really about knowing your limitations and recreating within those limitations, and that's what our program's about, providing people with the skills to determine what's safe and what isn't.
Life Saving Western Australia is the peak organisation for beach safety and awareness in Western Australia. The organisation has a network of 29 clubs and over 20,000 surf life-saving volunteers. Surf Life Saving WA developed the Beach Safe initiative to combat drowning deaths, in particular young people at beaches in Western Australia.
We're teaching those basic surf awareness skills that teach them to identify things like dangerous waves. The Beach Safe initiative, the SAFE is an acronym for the fundamental pillars of all our programs. S for supervision, A for aquatic education, F for first aid and E for emergency preparedness, and we deliver messages around all those pillars through all the community education programs that we run. We run a range of programs starting with infants right through school years and even for adult groups.
Now, as much as we would like to say there are incidents that do occur at our beaches. What can we all do as members of the public to help prevent that?
Sure. It's about taking responsibility for your own actions. So every year at patrolled beaches we rescue in the region of 1,500 people and we perform 40,000 preventative actions, which is where we say to a person, please don't do that. Really, it's a matter of not putting yourself in the way of harm. Simple as that.
This holistic and comprehensive program is built upon the 4 SAFE principles: supervision, aquatic education, first aid and emergency preparedness. It focuses on improving capability, knowledge and skills for safe recreation at the beach.
I am here with the Honourable Michael Mission, the Attorney-General, and today in capacity for the Minister of Commerce at the wonderful 2015 Consumer Protection Awards. Always a wonderful and inspiring day, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. It's heartwarming to know that amidst all the fraud and the nasty things that people want to do to each other, that there are people such as the award winners and the nominees today who are prepared to go above and beyond the call of duty in order to protect us and to help out fellow members of their community. And I'm really pleased to be able to be here and celebrate with them their achievements, and hopefully to inspire others to do the same. And also, of course, part of this is to increase awareness of the sorts of things that are going on in the community that people need to be on guard for. So it's one of the highlights of my ministerial year to be a part of these awards. At least 2 of the awards are named after people that were pioneers of consumer advocacy in Western Australia. Richard Fletcher, whose name goes to the Dick Fletcher Award. Rona Oakley, who's one of the living legends in consumer protection in WA, and the Ruby Hutchison Award, which celebrates the contribution that the media does in highlighting things and communicating these sorts of issues to our fellow citizens. The sorts of achievements that are celebrated by these awards are always significant. They're always things that are helping out others, and in that respect, it's a great thing to be part of. I'm pleased that the department continues to be instrumental in these awards, and it's a worthwhile endeavour.
Just before you go, with our love of all things online, is it becoming more difficult to stop people being scammed?
It certainly presents its challenges. Online scams, online frauds are to a large degree anonymous. The sorts of romance and friendship frauds are particularly insidious. We're seeing an increasing number of attempts to gain personal information by means that are masquerading as legitimate companies. Often you can pick up the fact that they are frauds by idiosyncratic English that is used in these things, or misspellings and the like that may cast doubt on their professionalism, but they are becoming increasingly sophisticated and people need to be wary of it. It's all too easy to think that you that electronic communication is simply like written communication. It's not, and it is instantaneous. Once you press that button, it's often too late to do anything about it. So you need to be on guard. But it does present its particular challenges, and quite apart from the fact that it can get into your home uninvited, there's the difficulties of tracking down the perpetrators and prosecuting. If you lose money in that respect, you've probably lost it forever.
Well, there you have it, another very inspirational award ceremony and lunch here at the University Club of Western Australia for the 2015 Consumer Protection Awards. Well, I certainly hope by now you're feeling a little better educated about some of the wonderful work some wonderful West Australians and organisations are doing to help keep us very safe, of course, all backed by the Department of Consumer Protection. My name is Christy Molliker, and thank you ever so much for your company once again on Perth City Talks.